Welcome everybody to the Cleveland Heights Community Center. We are coming a little late here to you, but Leo Farnung just tied this game up 1-1 in this game between the third and fourth seeds in the Heights Holiday Tournament. Leo Farnung with the big goal. We're sorry we missed it here, getting the live stream up. We are coming at you live right now though, 1-1. Missed the first Solon goal as we were in panic mode with the stream. But I think I saw Julian Lomnicki was in the game. And then for whatever reason, I don't know if it was an equipment thing. I don't know if he was getting pulled after a one shot, one goal. I don't know if Betty had to come off the ice for some reason, but whatever it was, he was pulled. Betty's back in the net at the other end of the ice, and we have one game here with 11:38 left. And Heights looking for a little revenge here, losing to this Solon team yesterday morning. It's been a long, fun couple of days here at the holiday tournament. The Tigers lost a close one to Normandy last night, played their hearts out, lost it 3-1. But skated hard and should be proud of their efforts. It's more than I can say for the Saturday morning game where they played Solon and didn't have the jump needed to get pucks to the net against the Solon team. They have a couple good speedy players in a higher division than Heights in the Blue North. And Heights enjoying some possession in the offensive zone there, or at least time in the offensive zone. Now they'll regroup. Tikas to Secor to Costello, who gets the puck stripped by number 8. We're going to be calling his name a lot, and that is a shot off the side of the net. This camera angle looks like we're on a sinking boat here, but we'll get that fixed. And Tikas tries to get it to Costello, can't, and there's number 8, past 1, past 2, and the high backhand clears the net. And another shot wide by number 8. But Heights gets it out of the zone. Solon regroups. With another shot wide. Back to the point. Wrister is deflected by Leo Farnung. We were talking about covering your points yesterday. That's a nice job by Farnung, playing good, hard defensive hockey, getting out to your point and blocking that shot coming in. It could be crucial. And he's there. And now he's in the corner, which I don't like to see my wingers do, but he was the first of the puck. It's okay. They get it out. Now Carter Gray advances forward. Looks for a pass, and no one's to be found. Tikas there in the slot, shoots, and it's a nice pad save by the goalie. Tikas with a shot on net, and we're going to have a penalty here. And it's Dooner. So not a great penalty while you're in your offensive zone, getting shots on net. We've talked about penalties killing us late in games. They can kill you early in games too. No need for that. Play hard, but don't end up in the box unnecessarily. Brendan West now skates down, goes through the legs. Oh, just misses wide. After he goes through the legs of the Solon defender. Nice effort by Brendan. He'll have another try. We got a lot of time left in this game. Now the puck played to the corner by Jude West. It's a nice play by Jude West on Solon's goal scorer number 8. Or is that 9? We have an 8 and a 9 here on the ice for Solon. That's a 6 and an 8. Where are my glasses? And 6 and 8, you have a nice give and go from the corner. But the puck is shot wide. And now 8 buries it high over the glove hand of Betty. There's just no one picking him up and making a play. When you box it up, it has to be tight. You can't go running around in your zone, because all you do is take yourself out of position. Box it up. You can zone them. Keep them on the perimeter. And we're seeing give and goes right at the net and walking out of the corner. 2-1 game. 7:57. So that penalty did hurt us. I didn't see it when the initial call was made. We'll have to go to the replay. But now is the time for Heights to play up, not down. Keep the energy levels high and keep your feet moving. And come out of the gates flying here after this faceoff. The refs are handing something over behind the far corner of the rink. There's some focus through the netting. Ref finished his job. He's shaking his hands like he doesn't know what's going on, what he can do. Something with pegs there in the net. The net came off a couple times last game, a few. In both periods, on both goalies, they had to blow the play dead at least once. And Solon Heights is in the zone briefly. Solon chips it out, and now the puck is sent in deep. Let's see this forecheck. Carter Gray does just that. Rushes that pass. So we have both Farnung and Dooner on that side. If you see Carter Gray come in from the left side and push that puck to the right, one person be on the boards and one person be near the dot. And we're just following the puck instead of a plan of what to do when Gray successfully applies pressure on that breakout. The other two forwards need to read it, and it's an easy play. He's only going in one direction, and that's along the boards, and you can be there to intercept and keep the puck in. Anyway, we'll keep an eye out for that. Dooner almost clips a leg and gonna find himself in the box again, but doesn't get full contact on the Solon Rocket player. And David Hager throws the puck back into the corner. And no one is there on the other side. Harrison Rogers needs to recover here. Sloan Secor does a nice job reading the play and gets a puck stripped from her, and a nice save on Betty. Number 21 is just now posting up in the slot looking for that opportunity. And Heights will break it out. Rogers to Costello. It's not a clean breakout, but it leaves the zone. And Rogers will skate it in and have the puck stripped from him. Sloan Secor, nice hand-eye coordination to keep the puck in there, but Solon is quick to jump on that loose puck and gets it deep. Number 17 now gets it to number 11 in the slot, and it's blocked away. And we're going to have another penalty. These penalties are going to kill us. He's pointing at Sloan Secor. Who done it? The classic case of who done it. What's he doing? Talking to the captain? And it's Hager. That's what I thought initially. Hager's going to go in the box, and we're down to 4 players again on the penalty kill. That is a save by Betty. We have Jude West, Shane Lacey, who dumps it deep, Brendan West, and Oliver Costello on the penalty kill. You'll see Brendan play aggressively, I'm sure, which is fine as long as he gets back, and he does. Lacey off the boards, and there goes West, and there will be no icing, so he'll be first to the puck. Oliver Costello now, if he can get into a shooting position, and he does, but Solon recovers and makes a nice play sending that pass back to the boards. Lacey gets a puck stripped, and number 6 to 8. That's a nice save by Betty. That was a clean save. Well, caught him a little off guard, cutting over to the left. He had to stick his right pad out, but that was good coordination. Balance there by Betty. And number 8, again, top bins. Skates through a couple players and finishes with a nice shot upstairs. Got to get a stick on him, got to get a body on him. Just got to find a way to stop players like that from stepping in on your goalie like that. Easier said than done. He's pretty good, as demonstrated by the clean finish. We got some finishers too here, 3-1. As the first period winds down, Still in this game. Don't want to see it run away from us, but it's going to take a full team effort. Playing smart and disciplined and hard-nosed hockey. The Heights way. That's a nice feed in the front. That's broken up. Another shot, another save by Betty. And now Dooner will carry it out and catches the shoulder, and the puck ends up on Harrison Rogers' stick. Carter Gray steps in to the zone. And the puck is sent the length of the ice for an icing. We'll have an offensive zone face-off with 3:07 left. Jude West will regroup. Clean pass to Sloan Secor, who skates it up and dumps it deep. And here's the chase. So that's a forecheck where all three players are just following the puck. And it goes right by all three of them. And then Solon comes down and scores. So if you see two players going to one side of the post, you go to the other side. And if they can't catch up to the defender breaking it out, that second or third forechecker is there on the other side. It just needs to be smarter. And I know a lot of these kids know how to forecheck, and I didn't see the jump, and I didn't see the discipline, and then we got scored on again. So 4-1 Heights is down against the Solon Rockets in the third place game of the Heights Holiday Tournament here in beautiful Cleveland Heights, Ohio. And that's another goal off a rebound in front of Betty. No defenseman there to play the rebound into the corner. And Heights sees himself down 5-1 in the first. Not the result we wanted to see at the end of the first, but Heights does not look ready. Harrison Rogers at the point. You see how the Solon wings are high, 7 and 11. They're high playing the points. Harrison gets a shot on net, takes a hit, gets back up, and gets back into position. You see number 7 near Pexa. He's there ready to prevent Pexa from taking a shot, and it's a good example of where you want your wings to be. I like him going there, and then the high slot. If there's an open player in the high slot looking for the pass. And it's very much a zone defense when you're in your defensive zone. Meanwhile, Oliver Costello, puck winds up on his stick. He's got a shot wide. Pexa will keep the puck in, and Heights is just waiting for Solon to get the puck and try and break it out. And that doesn't work in high school hockey. Long pass to Carter Gray from Pexa. is not received there. And Pexa again tries to take 2 steps, gets a puck stolen from him, and period is over. The score of 5-1. Gut check time for Heights. You don't want to go into running time. You don't want to get mercied here. And a couple goals will change everything. You know, Solon can rest on their laurels and get complacent, and boom, 1 goal, boom, 2, and then it's a 5-3 game, and it's not over till the end of the 3rd. So let's see if they can regroup and respond. We won't have a Zamboni cut. We will do that between the 2nd and 3rd period. And we'll be right back with the start of the 2nd. And we're back for the start of the 2nd. Finished my coffee, filled the old cup up with water, and hoping I don't need whiskey after this one. As Heights is down 5-1, starting the 2nd period. Shane Lacey will clear the zone to the neutral zone. Solon will tag up. And they'll do a full regroup now behind the net. So that's better. Farnung disrupts the play. I need that second forward in there immediately. And if you're not going to be on the puck, then stay high. Carter Gray is waiting for a pass. I don't know what he's doing. If you're not pressuring the puck on the forecheck, stay high. And Brendan West will clear, and there's Brendan West skating here. But Heights is in the middle of a line change, so forecheck was off until they completed the change. And now Jude West does a nice little move to keep possession of the puck and still retains possession and will dump it deep. And the puck is wrapped around Sloan Secor. Keeps it in, sends it deep to Brandon West, who tries to slip it in the high slot for Hager. Harrison Rogers does a nice job getting the puck in his own. Loses his stick, but now recovers. And number 5 for Solon. Gets a shot deflected and goes wide. No icing here. And Costello and Hager on the forecheck. So Costello's doing a full stop there. Needs to stop and put his shoulder through that defender's chest. So he thinks again when he gets a puck on his stick and wants to break that out. You want the defenders to start panicking and turn it over. But if they know they're not going to catch a body on them, then they'll have all the time in the world and they'll do whatever they want. It's just got to be tougher hockey. And that's a save by Betty. Nice save, and he will cover it up. So it's subtle, but it makes a big difference. Don't just watch where they're going to make a play with the puck. Make them make the play they don't want to make because of the pressure. But forever an optimist. I'm waiting for this second Heights goal so we can get this get back into the game. Carter Gray now. We have a 3-on-2 with Tikas and Farnung. And no one's breaking hard to the far post. Tikas, that's a nice shot, but that's a nicer save. I think Solon may have switched goalies. They did switch goalies. Jude West at the point will give it to Farnung. And Carter Gray shoots wide. And Sloan Secor keeps the puck in the zone. Now Gray takes it out of the corner, makes a move around one, and can't make a move around the second, and finishes his check, which was clean, and Solon sent it all the way down. We'll have an icing and another faceoff. Puck is sent in deep. So that's better. The defenseman had nowhere to go with it but towards the boards, and Costello was there. Costello now passing around to West, back to Costello, back to West, who has a man on him. And Heights retains possession. Costello will get a long shot, blocker down. And Lacey will keep the puck in the zone. And the forecheck has to be a lot better. You're just allowing Solon to have a clean breakout, and then here's a breakaway, number 6. What a save by Betty. I don't want to yell into your mic, but I want to show him some praise. That was a nice save on that breakaway there. Heights just coasting back to the bench for their change. Tikas and Gray can't get the puck, and Solon has another backdoor opportunity there. Does not convert. And Solon came to play. Number 8, Nathaniel Carrier. He is a junior forward. And number 6, alternate captain Jack Crickshank. Apologies for any mispronunciation. But they have good chemistry and are pretty much doing what they want with this Heights defense and forward unit. And Carter Gray frees Theo Tikas, who might want that one back. He gets it on net, but falls in doing so and didn't get the 5-hole that he was looking for. And we're back. Solon Secor keeps the puck in the zone. Solon Secor tries to keep that puck in again. And Heights will regroup. Hager does a nice play at the blue line. The play looks offside to me, but refs didn't call it. Costello keeps a puck in the zone with West, who hits the post. Caught the goalie. Not entirely ready. Now West needs to attack that defender there on the forecheck. He's just watching. Does a nice move around the Solon player there, but can't hold on to the puck. And now Solon will lose it, and Jude West off the boards. That's back in the zone, and that is offside. Gray, Dooner, Farnung, forwards for Heights. Carter Gray enters the zone, picks his head up, looks for Farnung in the middle. It's a familiar spot, but unable to connect. The puck was banked off the boards by Lacey, but then recovered by Heights. Meanwhile, Lacey now takes it wide and drops it for Carter Gray. Lacey's got to get back, though, as a defenseman. And Farnung back checking, can't catch up to 14. Well, does knock the puck. Does a good job knocking the puck off the stick of number 14. And does a nice job blocking that shot. That's what I'm talking about. Good play. And look at this. There's Carter Gray down the outside. Looks to cut inside, but can't. And now does and shoots wide. Hager along the boards keeps it in. Now Dooner tries to get the puck onto his forehand, can't. Lacey keeps the puck in the zone, and Carter Gray catches it and tries to skate out past players. There's options open. Want to see some passing here. That's a shot on net. Hager was a step late for the rebound, and that's a shot that's punched high. I think he took an elbow into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. You know, I'm yelling, hey, you know, pick your head up and pass, but players need to have their stick down and ready to receive that pass too. Not just watching some of our more confident skaters try and make moves, individual moves past people. You got to be ready for that pass and in the right position. And number 8 takes it wide past Secor. Can't get the shot off. It looks like it hit the back of the net, but Solon retains possession. Walks in, tries to test Betty's high corner. He's already got at least 2 high over the glove, and that is a shot and a save by Betty. Nice save. Costello now dishes it off to West, who takes it in the corner, loses it, and Costello does a nice job to reclaim possession, but now throws it away. West collects and tries to find Hager, who was looking the other way, and now Solon will step in. Nice play by West with a stick check there, stopping the forward progress of 8, and that shot is deflected off a stick and goes over the net of Betty. Harrison Rogers high off the glass. I like that play. Make sure that pucks get out of the zone. You got to make sure that puck gets out of the zone. That's high off the glass. And number 2 for Solon does a nice job keeping the puck in. A high shot on Betty. He is fought off. The ref is leaning on the goalpost. I don't know what is going on there, but not a place you necessarily want to be when shots are coming in. And he has a talk with Betty now. And Betty will get his helmet fixed. Yes, probably. He fought off that high shot from number 2 right after they made the play, keep it in the zone, and probably a strap or not sure what that was about. If they're talking to a trainer, was he head ringing? I don't know, but he is fit to play, deemed fit to play. And we will play on. Jude West takes a check and dishes one out. Puck in the high slot, number 14, shot saved by Betty. Puck is at the point, and Tikas can't get there to block it. But now Dooner chips it forward to Carter Gray, and now we have this forecheck here, and Heights can't keep it in the zone. Tikas had the right idea going to the far end of the ice, just started too far to the right. You got to read where it's going to go, anticipate where the puck is going to be played as that second and third forwards, third forward especially. Carter Gray tries to skate it out, loses the puck briefly, gets it back, and will skate it in. Tries to cut to the middle and is dispossessed. Solon will bank it off the boards and break out. No one was on the other end of that. And Jude West can't get to the puck in time, and Solon will keep it in the zone. Lacey up the boards. No forward there. Tikas on the wrong side, trying to play the other point. And Heights will gain possession. Dooner sends it out. And Solon will dump it back in. Well, Heights stopped the bleeding in the second, but didn't do much to cut the deficit they're in. Jude West takes the puck wide. Brendan West is knocked down. Looks like he got hit in the rib or something. This is the 4th game in 3 days. Bruises start to mount up. Doesn't feel good. Brendan West. Oh, falls down, tries to shoot on the ice, and sends it high. Nice athletic effort by Brendan. Tries to take it to his backhand. Nice shot by Sloan Secor. Rebound is loose, and the goalie will cover. Okay, so Solon changed up their goalies. They got their second stringer in, so you got to put pucks on that. You're going to see more loose rebounds. After you put the puck on net, you got to jump on the rebound. You got to be there. And it will be there, and you have to be there to put it in. Sounds easy, right? It is. Brandon West with another faceoff win. Sloan Secor, D to Harrison Rogers. With the long wrister, hits that goalie in the helmet. But they shake it off, and Heights will regroup. Sloan Secor sends it all the way around to the far side. And Heights can't get it out with West and Farnung right there with Sloan. I don't care who does it. Get the puck out of the zone. And a nice play by Solon coming from behind the net. It's a deflection by number 8 skating in front of Betty, who does a nice job to cover it. Slap shot off the face-off was one clean and taken, and it was a nice save by Betty. So Heights has an even period with Solon. It's just dug themselves in a hole that's going to be hard to get out of. It's going to take everything they got with one period remaining. But they are going to cut the ice, and we will be back for the third period from the Heights Holiday Tournament. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. Start of the third. Couldn't score any in the second to cut down this 4-goal lead, but let's see if we can't get an early one in this third to make things interesting. It's a shot into the glove hand of Betty. It will have a face-off. Brendan West takes a puck wide, peels back. I've seen him do that a couple of times this weekend and sends a puck towards the net. And goalie not super confident on that rebound, but makes that save. I don't think he thought that it was going to get all the way to the net, which it did. And now number 6 will peel back just the same way that Brendan West did. Oh, and that's a nice play. 2-8, and then 2. Who's that in the middle? $17. We'll see when they line up for the face-off. $18 with the goal. To make it 6-1. 18, Luke Wilkinson with a tidy finish after a nice setup by 6 and 8 once again. And there's a block of the puck at the point by Carter Gray, and a nice job cutting to the net. Puts the brakes on, sends it right in front, and Hager went to the back post, and no one was in the middle to slot that home. Oh, and that was a nice pass, and the shot goes wide. Solon just looks like they have more jump than this Heights team. I know everyone's tired. Played an early one, well, not too early, but morning game, and then a late one at 8:45 start time. But the scoreboard doesn't care about your legs burning. It's up to you to keep it going. And Brendan West does everything except for put the puck in the net. What a individual effort by Brendan. And it looks like he backhanded his finishing move right into the pad of the goalie. And the goalie thought it was underneath him, and it wasn't. It was loose. Tough break by Brendan, but he is not lacking jump. He's on every puck. And driving to the net. And Brendan, nice move, looks up, looks to make a pass to Costello in front of the net, but the puck goes behind the net, and Heights loses it. I mean, let's not forget this forward line and Shane Lacey out there on defense. They're all freshmen. Part of this incoming class, rejuvenating this varsity squad. And this is all just a good learning experience. With tournament games under their belt, tournament matchups against Normandy, Solon, teams in the Blue North. It's an icing. Bodies were flying. Falling, I should say. I won't whip the camera around, but we'll have a face-off here in the offensive zone. Dooner, Tikas, Gray, Rogers, Secor out there for Heights. Heights wins a face-off. Tikas to Secor towards the net. And now Solon will skate it out. And Secor knocks the puck away from number 8. Nice job by Sloan. D-to-D pass is deflected on the way to the net. Betty makes a nice save. And we'll have another face-off. Leo Farnong chips it out to Carter Gray. No icing, comes on and flips over the net and goes into the boards hard. Didn't look like he hit his head or anything, but hit the boards hard. Maybe on his hip. Slow to get up, but he's okay. He'll have to exit the ice. Heights will shift it up. West, Costello, Fardong, Rogers, and Sloan Secor. 4 freshmen and a sophomore will be outside of the zone. Face off. And now Heights will try and enjoy some possession in the Solon zone. It starts with this forecheck, and once again a little too easy for Solon to break it out. He had bodies in there. Got to cover that winger on the hash marks. Oh, Oliver Costello, nice play to try and get a shot off. And now pass number 8, splits a defenseman and backhand upstairs over the pad of Betty. Just split Secor and Harrison Rogers and finished the job on the backhand. Nothing Betty could do there. Tough one for Betty, who had a great game last night against Normandy. Memorable performance, but didn't face the amount of straight up breakaways as he's had to today and yesterday morning as well. Well, that was a sloppy play. I thought Dooner had the puck. He didn't. Then Jude West, I thought, was going to clear the puck and didn't. And player gets a shot on Betty. Remain close, who has to cover it, and we'll have a face-off. Owen Smith now on the ice. Getting some time as Coach Lavender gets some more role players out on the ice, as this one is at 7-1 and slipping away as we go to running time. Owen Smith gets the puck out of the zone and stick handles into the offensive zone, and there he goes. Nice play by Smith Tikas will dump it in. It's going to be offside. Owen needs to tag up, and they will shift. So dump and shift. They need to shift quickly, though, which they do. Nice play by Costello to West. And again, Costello just can't get it to Brendan, but that was a nice look. A little misdirection by Costello left Brendan all the way open for the puck, and he gets it there. Jude West at the point, sends a wrister in wide. Brendan West picks it up in the corner and can't handle it, and now Solon's on the attack. Number 21 on the puck for Solon. Got it deep at Xavier Bodak. He played for Eastside with a lot of these Cleveland Heights players. Bodak, a sophomore. Shared the ice a few times with a few of these players. And Heights just puck chasing, trying to get this out of the zone. And Brendan West does knock it away. And Solon D to D, and up to Xavier with a slapper and a save on Betty. And you see the tap on the shoulders. Those two survived a tough tournament in Niagara a few years back. But that was Bantams. This is high school, and Carter Gray skates it up, takes it wide, and Heights looking to score here in running time. 6:23 left. Oh, and a backhand by Farnong. Doesn't get to the net, and like to see the effort by Gray, back checking until he gets that puck back. And that is the mentality that this whole Heights team needs. You just got to keep your feet moving until we get possession. And until then, it's a battle for the puck. And I can't see if that's 6 or 8. They're both alternate captains. They're both right-handed, and they're both goal scorers. And walks around the Heights defense for another one over Betty's glove. 8-1 with 5:30 left. I did get news on Anders Zabit. He is out with an illness. So that's why he hasn't been playing. Anders is a sophomore and center and big contributor to this Heights team. And Solon will send Gabe Bodak. His older brother also played for Eastside. He'll get a penalty and in the box. Heights wins a face-off. Leo Farnong skates around, looks up at his options. No one is there. I mean, Costello is in the high slot. They're on a power play. Oh, and good thing that didn't go in. He's skating through 3 Heights players. And there's a nice check by Brendan West, and that's what we've been missing here. And nice save by the goalie. Rebound kicks back out, but can't get on the second chance for that one. Harrison Rogers pinches forward and tries to center it to Brendan West in the middle. And like to see another player in the middle there for Heights. We have a 5-on-4. And Harrison Rogers' slapper is deflected. There's no one screening the goalie. You know, that could be Brendan right there. That could be anyone. Now Solon will get it out of the zone now. Heights will regroup. But there is no one in front now. Costello, we are on a power play. There needs to be 2 players on the puck pursuit until we have possession. We do get possession. Brendan West now. Rister is deflected wide. Goes to the opposite corner, and Costello again, has to put a shoulder through that player, and look, they skate right out of the zone on the penalty kill. That is not hard-nosed hockey. That is with Carter Gray putting them down on the ice. A nice pass from West to Junior. Give it back to him, and he puts it home. Now that's hockey. A little, too late, but I'll take it. A nice hit in the defensive zone leads to an odd man rush and unselfish passing leads to a nice scoring opportunity, and Brendan West makes no mistake about that one on the back door. Saved by Betty. Jude West off the boards, safe play, no icing. Pexa to West to Molly Watterson, but that is going to be offside. .130 left. Players will need to line up quickly here to salvage the time remaining in this game. See if Lavender pulls the goalie for fun. But we got to get it deep before that happens. And that's going to be a penalty as well. And Farnong comes in late, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got one for the third man in. We'll see what happens. So let's see what's on deck for the Tigers coming up. Another power play here. Well, the time is expiring while the refs confer, so what, are they going to just blow this game dead and over? I guess so. Time will run out. And Solon will take the third place trophy home with them. And Lavender, I would be upset too. You're in running time, but line up to take the face off. Give these kids a chance to play. Don't stand by the scorer's box for a minute and have the time run down, but doesn't matter. Solon wins this one with a score 8-2, 41 shots to 19. We have Brendan West and Carter Gray, some of the few bright spots on this ice team. Sloan Secor didn't play terribly, just couldn't handle the speed from Solon as there were too many breakaways allowed by the defense, just walking in on Betty. Nothing really he could do. Our next game is at Winterhurst against Bay Village, and that will be at 2:40. I'm seeing 2:40 game time. So we will be back with you on Sunday, January 4th against Bay Village. There's Heights and the old Heights faithful cheering on their team. If nothing else, a lot of lessons learned. Lots to talk about from head coach Jared Lavender as they prepare for their matchup against Bay Village, 2:40 p.m. Sunday, January 4th, 2026, everybody. That's 2026. You've made it. Almost there, almost there. A couple more days. So be good to each other. For now, this is Jay Tikas signing off. Have a happy new year. And we will see you at the rink. Have a good night.